So we're down here in southeastern Ohio. Have our niece Ellyssa with us, and we're gonna, in Landon, Spencer behind the camera. We're gonna attempt to get Elyssa's first deer. We're gonna be in the 360 hunting blind. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
She's been practicing. We have the Excalibur Suppressor 400 TD. We're gonna get this all set up. We have a bog tripod vise that we're gonna use. You'll see when we get up to the 360 blind, but yeah, she's been shooting. I've been teaching her right behind the shoulder, so we'll see how she does. So Ellyssa, our assistant accountant, now our sidekick in the tree stand. So let's go see what we can get.
Are we ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah. This kid's
I'm gonna get one. Where's your bow?
Bow?
I'm gonna get one if it comes
Landon.
by
Right here.
with this.
What do you think the chances are of me shooting something?
It's a 50-50.
50-50 because a deer's not going to show up, or 50-50 because of my skills?
It's hard to answer that one.
No comment, right?
I would say if a deer shows up before shooting light, you'll probably get it.
Yep.
Keyword probably.
What if it shows up after? Won't get it? Alright, guys.
Nope. I'll have to wait for tomorrow.
We're gonna do our best to be as quiet as we can.
Cheers.
So we made it up here to the 360 hunting blind. This one's mounted on a trailer. We put this here back during the summer. Deer have gotten used to it, so we're gonna climb up here, get all settled in, get our Excalibur mounted on the tripod, see what shows up. So the big thing here is going to be just waiting for the deer to turn broadside.
And it's 20 yards, right?
It's less than 20, so you're going to use that top bubble.
Yeah.
But you're not going to have to worry about. If anything, you might shoot just a little bit high because it's closer than 20. So just remember, like when you're hitting that spot on that target, you got to keep it down. Now don't let it ride high on the shoulder.
Okay.
And then just remember to keep it back behind the shoulder, but not too far. So just pick that spot behind the shoulder and down. You want to get a harder lung shot. Okay. We're all set. It's pretty snuggly in this blind, isn't it? Ellyssa, Landon, and I, Spencer behind the camera, we're all in the 360, and Lissy's all set up. We're just gonna see what happens. The deer have been showing up about 4:30, 5 o'clock, or like almost towards the end of like sunset. So
It's currently 3:58.
yeah, it's 3:58. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I even wore my lucky hat for Ellyssa. You can see all my deer kills and my elk kills that I mark inside my hat. So I even put this on for Ellyssa. And Landon's got his lucky corn cob. He's got his what?
His lucky corn cob, right?
Oh yeah, he's got his corn cob. He has a corn cob. We'll see. How's everybody feeling? It's about a 3.5, almost 4 hour sit. Coming to the end of night one. Getting towards the end of shooting light here. Gonna run out of camera light. October 6th. We're down here in southeastern Ohio for a couple days, so we've got a few more sits left. It's supposed to be a cold front coming in, so tomorrow morning's supposed to be a low of 38, so we're really hoping that gets the deer moving. Yeah, we're gonna sit here for a couple more minutes and we're gonna go out
Did you survive?
I survived.
I was holding down the fort.
Top 10 most boring things I've ever
That was the
done.
4-wheeler rides.
The 2 4-wheeler rides I went on were one of the best things ever. Well, I rode the 4-wheeler twice and then sat in here.
Just sat.
I made some chicken nuggets, but I burnt the crap out of them.
Oh, dang.
I'm sitting there munching on like powderized chicken nuggets.
It sucks.
How do we
I
feel?
did not like that.
How do we feel?
Itchy.
I don't know if there's enough light for it, but if there is, I will put in awesome drone footage right now.
Make sure you put your finger in the propeller.
Successful.
I think so. We got like one shot. And then we had to shine phone flashlights so I could find where, ensure the landing area is safe. It is. Okay.
Got it.
I know you needed some light.
Hello. Start getting cold.
Shiver me timbers.
Quick update. Everybody had a great night's sleep, didn't we?
Yep.
It is just before 6, second sit. We're gonna head up to the 360 hunting blind, get settled in, and see what happens. Let's head up the hill. Slow morning. This is our second sit. Low 43 degrees, nice cold front came through. Thought for sure they would be moving, but Lissy's done a good job. Lana's done a good job of being patient and just sitting here. But we've sat here about 3.5 hours and we haven't seen a thing. So we're gonna bust out of here, go back to camp, cook up some deer bacon for breakfast. Doesn't that sound good? All Lana can think about is deer bacon. And then we'll head back out here again this afternoon.
You hit me.
I hit somebody else. What kind of exercise this is?
Just came in from the blind. It's time for some deer bacon. Stuff's incredible. Maybe you've seen us make it in a YouTube video. If not, you should go check it out. But look at that. 50% deer meat, 50% pork. Seasoned with our maple bacon kit. Going in our 10-inch skillet. We're gonna have breakfast. Night 2. Is it gonna happen tonight?
I have a good feeling. Hopefully.
She has a good feeling.
I have a good feeling.
What about you? You have a good feeling?
I think it'll happen.
Yeah, what's my chances tonight compared to last night?
Again, 65-35, like I said.
Last night you said 50-50, so we're better.
It's getting better.
65-35.
Temperatures are dropping. That's a good thing. So, set up to the blind.
So Lizzie just got a shot on her very first deer. We watched it walk off, and it's wobbling pretty good, so it isn't going to go real far. But we're going to give it some time, and then we'll go after it. We'll pick up the blood trail, but it shouldn't be too far down over the hill. Good job, Ellyssa. Good job, Lance. Good job, Spencer. Out of the 360 hunting blind. Very first deer out of this set. We'll give it a little time. And find the blood there. Good job, Ellyssa. Right there it is.
stuck. There we go.
Your first deer. Good job. Look at that. Here, let's get it out here. I'll pull it over there. We can get it a little better. Lissy's very first deer out of the 360 hunting blind, the Excalibur. Just fantastic. It went maybe probably 50, 60 yards on our own land. You can't beat it, huh? You got to see the whole thing. Spencer behind the camera. I enjoyed it. This is a special moment for me. Lissy's like a second daughter to me. I mean, I absolutely loved being part of her first deer shooting experience. What do you think, Liz?
No words.
No words. Deer meat for the table. This is fantastic. I love it. We're gonna get it field dressed, get it back to the cabin, let it air out for the night. It's supposed to be down to like in the upper 30s tonight, so it's gonna hang perfect. Get it all cleaned up. It's gonna make a great eating deer. Congrats.
Thanks.
Montana knife. Stone goat. I've already field dressed 2 deer with this. One that my son Logan shot, and one that I shot already this year. It's great. I can just clip this right on my bino harness. Now it's time to get to work on Elyssa's deer. We're gonna get it field dressed, get it back to camp, get it hung up for the night.
Look at that. At least the rain's starting now.
I was worried about the rain.
Yeah.
We shut all those windows in the blinds.
No.
Nope, we didn't.
No, I shut that one.
One
Front
out of
winds
the
are
3.
open. Walk run up there and shut them.
Oi!
Wow! Congratulations! I was gonna bring the 4-wheeler, but
Did you get
He's
my
got my coat on.
Did you get my snap then?
yeah. Wow. You have a heart? You gonna eat it?
Yeah, here, cook it.
The blood's running down my sleeve.
We have a new category, which is our DIY, and it includes casings, powders, dried jalapenos, dried fruit, our base flavors for bratwurst, for summer sausage, for sticks, our maple seasoning, which is absolutely amazing, and does some of our bratwurst and our breakfast sausages, bearded butcher blend, and our 4 main flavors, and then high temp cheese. What we have in front of us will do a majority of our white feather meats products, and we're opening it up for DIY because we've spent the last 25 years developing these spices. These are the ones that we use in our commercial setting. We've also used these in our garage type environment, at home, whether you're making brats, sticks, you name it. Now it's time to take our favorite products, get them into your hands so you can enjoy some of these incredible items. Meat Shop back in Preston, Ohio. Ellyssa, we have our deer on the table. She's gonna help. I'm gonna teach her some of the cuts and we're gonna go through it. We're gonna get it processed. You watch the hunt. Now you're gonna watch the further processing as we take the trimmings from this deer and we turn it into some requests from Ellyssa, which she requested some maple breakfast links, and what else? Maybe we'll just get into it and find out how much trim we get. We're doing DIY. Let's get started processing. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Deer processing's wrapped up. Ellyssa got to help do some trimming. She helped cut some jerky. Our trim's over here in our lug. That's getting made into a maple breakfast link that she requested. Some pancakes, some maple syrup. Maybe we'll head back down to the cabin and eat some breakfast.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then she requested Brock Lesnar blend seasoning on her jerky. So we'll get that seasoned. And then the next step you get to see on camera is making those maple breakfast links. So start processing. So you saw the hunt that we had with Ellyssa on her first deer. Now we're in the processing room, and this is where we get to reap the reward of that hunt, right?
Right.
And we're gonna be showing Ellyssa how to make some of these products. We're gonna take, this bag weighs just over 18 pounds from Elyssa's deer, the trim. So we're gonna get this in our lug, and we're gonna mix in enough pork trim and pork fat to bring this up to 25 pounds. And we're gonna make a 25-pound batch of maple breakfast links using our Bearded Butcher maple seasoning. This one's been super, super popular. You can use that in your maple bacon kit. You can make maple breakfast links. You can do, make the sweet and smoky smokies with it, all kinds of cool stuff with that base flavor. Then we have the 21 millimeter these are the collagen casings for breakfast link size. And then what's really cool is you can add in whatever, anything you want to make something, just a little bit different with these maple breakfast links. So half of them we're gonna leave just maple. The other half we're gonna add apples, so it'll be maple apple breakfast links. And then once we get them all processed, we're gonna cook some breakfast, right?
Right.
All right, so let's head over to the scale. Let's add the pork and then we'll add our ingredients. So the pork trim, we're just gonna run the scale up to about 24 pounds, and then we're gonna add a pound of pork trim or pork fat. So conveniently packed in 2.5 pound packs on the website. We're just gonna put pound of pork fat in there. This is really going to make those breakfast links nice and juicy. All right, Ellyssa, let's move back over to the table and let's get our ingredients mixed in. These are dried apples. Those are going to get mixed in after we grind. So I'm going to set those to the side. Let's get our maple seasoning opened up. Elyssa's going to pour the maple seasoning in as I mix. So go ahead and sprinkle just a little bit on the top there, Ellyssa. This is a real maple sugar base. Cinnamon ingredients in there that I'm not going to tell you. There's no artificial flavors or anything. We start with a real maple syrup and reduce it down into a sugar, and it's just been a fantastic seasoning for us. Doesn't that smell good? Can you imagine heading back down there to the cabin, frying some of this up for breakfast, and then going out hunting for the day?
We ate the maple bacon the one morning.
We did. We did eat the maple bacon. I've already had some requests from the boys that when they shoot deer, or if they've already shot deer this year, if we could make some more maple bacon for them because they're out. So this bag that Elyssa's dumping in here seasons 25 pounds, so that's why I wanted to bring our total weight up to 25 pounds on this whole batch. So we're gonna get the lug set up on the table. So I have Meet Your Maker's 1-horse dual grinder. And what that means is inside this channel, inside this worm here, there's 2 grinder plates. One's larger, and then one, actually I'll just show you. Only take a second to show you. So it's a pretty cool process. So it goes down the worm through this more coarse plate. So you can see this coarse plate, and then the cutting blade, and then the finer plate. So we just put our worm back in. Now the blade. Now the finer grinder plate. Now we put our head back on. So that's a dual grinder, and with that option, we only have to run it through once. And with 25 pounds, we can typically do it in under 5 minutes. So we have a foot pedal hooked up. So Ellyssa, if you want to put a blob up there, and then just start pushing some down through. And then I'm going to step on the pedal, and we're going to start grinding. You can use this if you need to plunge it a little bit, and I can help you if you need to reach over and grab more. So you can see coming out the end of this grinder, it's a perfect mixture of deer to pork and fat ratio to make a nice juicy breakfast link. So typically with the maple sausages, you can see how wet of a texture this gets. That maple seasoning, it almost liquefies when you dump it on the product, so you don't typically have to add any water in the stuffing step like we typically do for brats. So usually you can just put it right into your stuffer and go to town.
I am useful. While they're grinding, I'm going to take our 2.5 pound bag of apples and split it in half to 1.25 pound bags of apples to mix in 50% of the maple sausage.
Any more pieces in that tub?
Nope. We're out.
The lug, I should say. That's it. All right, down to the last few pieces. After we are finished grinding, we're going to split this batch. Half of it we're just going to do plain maple, and the other half we're going to add the apples. So we're going to put 12.5 pounds in this lug on the scale, and then that's what we'll add the apples to. Let's go ahead and start dumping them, and I'll make sure they're not in big clumps. Go for it, just dump the whole bag. There you go. You want to do some mixing? Sure. Get your hands in there, get it all mixed up. Make sure you save a little blob for the breakfast link that you're going to eat this afternoon.
We'll
load it with apples. Okay, so 12.5 pounds with no apples. It's going into the stuffer first.
See if I remember how to do
Got
this.
it?
Watched you do this a million times.
Just start cranking on that handle. Don't forget to release your air.
Okay.
Push that little bolt down as you go. Just don't go too far, or it'll come right out the end of that horn. As soon as it starts to tighten up, just stop.
Okay.
Okay, you think it's ready?
I think so.
This is our 21 millimeter breakfast link size casing. Let's go right on the horn. Okay, Ellyssa, you're gonna do this the whole deal, okay? So just use this hand. You wanna go underneath like that, and you're gonna be able to like use your fingers and make sure that this casing doesn't blow off as you crank. So just start cranking and go pretty slow.
Oh, I have meat coming out. Okay.
Okay. There we go.
So,
I'll just let it go.
Ah.
There we go.
Dang.
Here, there we go. We don't want them too tight. So that's pretty tight to run through our Z-linker. This is like flying.
Going?
Yeah, this is like flying an airplane. So you have to. There you go. You have to be able to handle all the controls at the same time. You got it? You need some help.
I got it.
You're doing a fine job. So just release it as you go so it doesn't break the casing and they aren't too tight. You're doing fine. Just think. Breakfast links, maple breakfast links, waffles, maple syrup from your dad's woods, deer from your
Uncle's
own
woods.
property. Yeah, it's all, I mean, think about that. All from your own property, except for the waffle mix. Here, I don't want to take over. I don't want to micromanage.
Okay.
You're doing fine.
Yeah, you're not Scott.
Yeah, he'll micromanage, won't he? Where is he, by the way?
I don't know.
Keeps disappearing. How do you think it would have went in that blind for 10 hours if you were with Uncle Scott?
Well,
How many snacks would he have brought?
I know. I kept recalling the story about him heating up his cookies on his heater that he had in his deer blind the one time.
Do you think he would
And
have?
I thought, I don't know if we would have ever seen a deer if he was in there.
Do you think he would have sat there motionless for 10 hours?
No.
I think we should have a challenge once these are all made. We'll see how many Ellyssa can eat before she throws up.
Yeah, right.
Boy, isn't that a nice looking mix too? Is your arm getting tired?
No.
Good. 'Cause
Got a lot easier.
we got a ways to go. Well, you're getting the hang of her quick, Ellyssa.
Thanks.
Pro sausage
Might have to take
stuffer.
over Uncle Sean's job of making brats on
Right.
Thursdays.
Now, you know, if there's air pockets in these links, somebody on social media, some butcher expert keyboard warrior is going to be like, "Yeah, put air in the
Please
sausage."
don't be mean to me.
So the links with air in the sausage like that right there, you can't eat.
They're
See?
good at butchering. They're even better at typing on the keyboard.
No kidding. They're good at butchering, but they're good at butchering their grammar.
What are the weird beards about?
That's a beehive, not a beard.
I should get some sleep.
Never draw a knife towards your body. 2 spaces. Side to side or away from the body. 2 spaces. Learn correct techniques. 2 spaces. It's safer.
He has a chainmail apron on.
You're not fabricating poop. You're cutting meat apart. If you start gluing meat together, then you're fabricating. Wagyu ... Pure fat ... Heart attach. Took enough meat. Meat emoji. Off. Could have least left that bone meat. Meat emoji. Leave it thick. Makes it move tasty. Silly face emoji. Shocked emoji. Few emoji. Savages. Removing all that lovely meat just to show bones to make it pretty. I cringe every time they woo aging. Laugh out loud, it wag like a dog's tail. Laugh out loud, I bet they say if instead of roo ooh 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 ooh. Laugh out loud.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Water weighs 8.34 pounds per gallon. You needed 16.68 pounds to get 2 gallons.
Right?
Sausage coming out the other end over here.
Oh, so now what you want to do is you want to go that way.
Oh.
There you go. See?
Okay.
So move your hand back up here, but just keep that pushed back. I'll help you
Here
out.
come the keyboard
There you go.
warriors.
I'll help you out here at the end. How you doing? How's your arm?
It's arming. I can feel it. I can definitely feel my arm.
Feel your arm
Is arming. Yeah. Feel my arm arming.
That it? Okay. Oh, stop. There you go. Perfect.
Back.
There's one strand. So this 12.5 pound batch with the apples in it, it did tighten up a little bit as we were stuffing out just the regular maple. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of water. I know I said something earlier about the maple seasoning where you don't really have to add much, but adding those dried apples in there, since they're dehydrated, need to rehydrate this whole batch just a little bit so it goes through the stuffer easier. Now it's time for the apple. So which one are you more excited about, Ellyssa?
Definitely the apple.
The apple?
I love apple, cinnamon, maple. Like,
Well, you're gonna like these.
nothing blew up. Okay.
Get you a new casing.
This end
There
goes
you go.
on there.
Yep.
Pull this little one out.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see, how did you teach me to just hold this? Ah! Okay, there we go. Maybe. Removing? Look, I did it myself.
Good job.
Ah! Ah! I'm stuck again.
Here, just give me
You
1 second.
just push down a little bit on there. Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Honey, that's not even hard. How fast do you want me to go?
I don't know. I'm hanging on for dear life over here.
You got apples in here, don't you?
I do. Did you get one
We
stuck?
got an apple stuck.
Uncle Scott comes over here and breaks things.
Boom!
What? Okay.
Take back your meat. You gotta hold it together.
I can't.
We've made it this far, Ellyssa.
Again,
Might be
would
some
we have
air.
seen a deer if Uncle Scott was in that stand?
Your cheeks would have hurt from laughing.
They probably
Not
would
just
have.
from sitting.
Just wrapping up.
Looks like you got a 3-layer cake.
Yeah. So you can tell the difference in volume between these two piles because we added the apples and then we did put some water in these. So that's why the size looks a little bit different as far as volume. Next step, you ready to run a Gatling gun?
A what?
Gatling gun.
That's a lot easier than
The
running this stuff.
the Z-Linker.
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah.
run the
Last time I ran
Z-Linker.
this thing was when I was like 5.
Do you like things that are fun and easy?
Yeah.
You've run this before though, right? You said
Yeah,
you were
like
five.
long time ago.
So you get it started like that.
Yep.
Okay. And then go ahead and you just
Then
turn
you
it.
just. Wow.
Kind of a slow and smooth process.
Okay.
So like maybe.
Should I be like holding this?
No, not.
But you said slow.
Well, a little faster. Just like that. That's about the right speed. Just so I can keep up. Sorry, that was my fault. Here, let me demonstrate. real
Okay,
quick. So this is what I would
demonstration.
do. You can kind of hold this.
Oh.
And you can just run them like that.
Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
Just cut you off.
Okay, those are all the plain ones. We
Yep.
gotta keep those separate.
Okay.
So there's the maple, just a plain maple. And now Lissy's gonna run the maple apple through. Remember everything you were taught? Getting it started.
Caught. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Spencer, I know you've done this a bunch of times. How do I do this? Okay, there we go. Yeah, you did. Your whole childhood.
You don't even need this hand. You can
Okay.
play.
Okay. One hand.
That's a mystery.
I'm sorry.
What's happening,
okay,
Ellyssa?
I'm sorry.
I guess it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it.
Amateur hour over here.
Wasn't me this time. Oh, I got another little
Here comes
nugget.
another one. Boop. Now we're on a roll. And of course the link is finished. Look at that.
There you go. Smooth.
Oh.
Okay, let's get some off the tray.
Hang on. I'm like. Okay. Done enough, damn it. Hey, and then, yep, okay.
Okay. Stack them in the lug with me.
Wait on you this. These gloves are really hard to put on. Oh no! No!
Grace, would you be able to get me a Sharpie over there, please?
Seriously, what is wrong?
This batch is maple. This batch is maple with apples. Ellyssa already said she's mostly excited about the apples, the maple with apples. But we're going to try them both today. So we have these little trays. We're just going to get them packed up, maybe put 8 links or so on a tray, about like that. We're going to run them through the little chamber vac. Don't be shy.
These first.
Yep. After we get them vacuum sealed, we're going to go out. We're going to build a fire in the Brio, and Elyssa's going to make us some breakfast.
Gonna try to make
Breakfast at
2 p.m.
almost 2 p.m.
Oh.
Because why not? So, Lissy's got her packs of breakfast links. We're gonna finish packing these, and then we're gonna go out. We're gonna get the Brio lit, and we're gonna make some breakfast. Ready?
Ready.
Because that's the part we've been looking forward to.
Yep.
Here we are cooking again, and here he is making noise in the big John Deere. But it's okay, he's taking off. He's cutting beans, and that needs done too. So as soon as he clears out of the way, we're gonna start cooking. Let's make some breakfast, Ellyssa. Get the Brio lit. Let's start with a 10-inch skillet. And we're gonna do a half a pack of maple and a half a pack of maple with apples. We have some waffles ready to go, some maple syrup from Elyssa's family. We're making breakfast. I'm here. Breakfast time. I'm only cooking a half a pack of each, so not sure.
I might not get up to the table. Come from a big family, you don't hesitate.
I can cook a whole pack, not a problem. Those look good.
Those look so good.
So we're gonna do, just remember, Ellyssa, you have to remember which side they're on.
Okay.
Those are just the maple.
That's maple.
These are the maple with apples. Our maple links are done. This side's apple. So we're just gonna build ourselves a little plate here. What do you guys think?
Smells amazing. So good.
Oh,
Really good.
smells good. Oh, yeah. And then these are just the
Man, will you be able to
maple.
eat all that sausage?
Oh.
And I did keep them separate here. Lana needs it. You need another one over there.
Yeah, you do.
I'm looking forward to the sausages.
Yeah.
Yes.
Think they're gonna be bussin'?
Yes. You too?
Me too.
Cracking the seal, Simmons family maple syrup. Oh yeah. This is full circle right here. Oh, how's that look?
So good.
Okay, so the hunt crew's here. This is everybody that was in the blind.
Including Spencer.
Spencer behind the camera. Grab yourself a plate. Come on over. Landon, come on over. So this is the same crew that was in the blind. Now here we are getting ready to munch down on some deer. What are you starting with? The regular maple or the maple with apple or the waffle?
Start with the maple.
Regular maple.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So tender. Wow. Like it literally just falls apart.
I'm so excited to have this in my freezer.
Now I'm going for the apple. There you go, Spencer.
Is that for me? Thank you.
That's for our camera guy that was in the blind.
Get a shot of that.
The apples just bring it like next level.
Isn't that good?
That's amazing. Let me finish the rest of the fork. You can have your fork back.
Go ahead and put. Just don't chew too loud on camera. Now, I've been waiting for this. A little bite of waffle.
I can't get it.
Man. This is gonna put me in a food coma. What do you think?
Really good.
Did this make the whole hunt worth it?
Sitting in there for 10 plus hours. Would you do it again?
No response.
So, I think it's pretty cool because this is the deer that Lissy shot, her very first deer on our own property. Now we're sitting here eating it.
Yep. Really full circle moment, you know. I grew up in the meat shop. I've seen my uncle's dragon deer, my dad, and I've always known like they leave the plant with boxes of meat, but this really, watching the deer walk in, killing the deer, dragging it back to the cabin, taking it back to the shop, just really full circle moment.
Now you get to sit down and eat it. And I was just enjoying the fact that you were talking so I could keep eating. This is great. I loved it. I loved being a part of it. I love the fact that I was able to be there for Ellyssa to shoot her first deer. Go grab some maple seasoning. Make these items because they're phenomenal. Now Lissy gets to put all this product in her freezer. She gets to share it with her family and friends. Full circle of life right here. I enjoyed it.
It was fun.
We'll do it again.
For sure.
And until next time, everybody stay safe out there in the woods. Go take something off the land. Feed your family and friends.
See ya.